Hey guys, this is an update on the market. So let's take a look at the Dow, how the Dow finished today. So the Dow recovered. We had some selling a couple of days ago, right in here. Price held support right in here, and now it's moving higher. It's going to test this resistance line, yellow resistance line right here. Okay, so Dow is looking really good. Never really gave a sell signal there, so is holding and should look to break this resistance and move higher on the Dow. The S&P, let's take a look at the S&P, same thing. Buy signal was here, price came down, had a red candle here, we talked about that, and held support right here, resistance, previous resistance became support, so here's support here, and now price is moving higher. We look to test this resistance right here on the S&P, and the NASDAQ is still consolidating in here. So we've got white, red, green candles, so no real direction. Held support, so price held support right here, these lines right here, and we'll now look to test resistance on the NASDAQ. If we can get above this area in here, we should get a buy signal on the NASDAQ. We've been kind of waiting on that. Okay, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin did recover a bit today, so we had some buying come in today, but it's still under a lot of pressure. All right, so we still have a lot of red candles in here. It's in the distribution phase. So it did break. We got into the redistribution phase for just a few, for I would say a day or so, but it bounced back up. So we'll look for Bitcoin to continue to trend down. All right, let's take a look at Monster Scalper. We notice here that the dollar pairs are still performing well. They're holding. All right. Aussie pairs, New Zealand pairs, and yen pairs, they're trending down, guys. So they're moving down. All this red here, they're moving down. The dollar pairs are holding. So great trades in the dollar pairs. So stay with those. Euro pairs are starting to pick up. So we're starting to see some buying coming in the euro pairs. Okay, so keep an eye on that. And also the pound pairs. The pound pairs, it's still a bit early. Okay. But nice buying coming in on the dollar, euro, and pound pairs. These pairs here, these groups here, these three groups usually kind of go together. And then right down here are the cryptocurrencies, and they're all down right now. All right. Let's take a look at Stock Boss. Like the market picked up, so we had nice moves today in the market, yesterday, and a follow through today. Still not a lot of opportunities in Heat Seeker for Stock Boss, but some of these opportunities are really good. So just keep an eye out. As the market improves, we'll start getting more stocks out of Heat Seeker for Stock Boss, and also Bull Master. So pay close attention to these, okay? Let's take a look at the dollar. The dollar on the weekly time frame. So the dollar index on the weekly time frame, we still have some buying coming in. We don't have a buy signal yet on the weekly. We don't really need it on the weekly. We do need it on the daily. But if we can get above this resistance here, and we're getting very, very close, guys, very, very close to breaking this yellow resistance line here on the weekly time frame on the dollar index. That would be really, really good for the dollar. But on the daily time frame, we're starting to make higher highs. So we're making higher highs. Here was our buy signal here. All right. And we keep making higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, lower, higher lows, higher lows, higher highs. Okay, so price currently is holding right at this resistance line, so it's good to move higher. Okay,